We are currently at Pará. It's a Amazon region in the north of Brazil, and I just want to show you the place where I grew up. This is actually the place where I grew up. My parents, they live right there. And we have another neighbors that live around there and other places here. So I am recording this video because I want you to have hope, and I want you to see with your eyes what God did in my life. Because I'm a Brazilian. We speak Portuguese in Brazil, and I'm recording this video in English. It's the first video of my English channel because I want everybody to see what God can do with a person who loves Him. We didn't have electricity, we didn't have piped water. The city is about 60 miles from here, and when I was a child, I used to live in the city and come here in the weekends to be here with my family. So I hated God so much for that. I was really angry with God all the time. I used to say to Him in my mind all the time, God, I hate you. I hate you. I hate that you made me grow up here. I am in the middle of nothing, of nowhere. I'm never going to see the world. I want to see the world with my eyes, with my life. I want to visit another countries. I want to live in the city. I want to have television. I want to go to the cinema. And that's impossible because look where I am. My favorite thing to do when I was a child was to climb trees and to go to the forest to catch some fruits. So how Jesus, how am I going to go anywhere in the world? And He forgave me for that. Although I was a really ungrateful child, God loved me so much. He loved me so much that He made something in my life. He did just like He did with David. He took me from the sheep to the world, other countries, and to the places He wants me to go. He started to prepare me. I learned another languages. I started to live in a big city. I went to college, and then He gave me another opportunities, more and more and more. He told me what to do. He told me study hard, go to there, go there, go there, do that. And then when I realized it, I was traveling around the world just like I wanted when I was a child. So God, He can meet you where you are right now. If He looked at me, no one else is here looking at me, but God, He is. Jesus, He looked at me and He said, you're not alone. I see you crying, I see you fighting with me, but also I have mercy and I have grace, and I am going to do something great with you, Giovanna. I am going to show you how much I love you and how far I can take someone that loves me. I stopped fighting with God eventually and I started to love Him. And while I was growing in our relationship, I was loving Him more and more and more and more. He was taking me further and further and further than I could ever imagine. So all the places that I have been in my life, all the countries, all the people that I've been meeting with, it is God, it's not me. I'm recording this because I want you to see with your own eyes where God took me from. Because I don't know yet where He's taken me to. I know it's something big because He's big. And I want you to have hope that He can make this in my life, He can make this in your life. He can turn beauty from ashes. He can change your story. And He definitely can surprise us all the time. I really did not expect as a child that I would go so far. But I know that it's not the end yet, and He's going to take me further and further. You are hearing some animals because I am really in the middle of the forest. It's just down there. Now this is the green pastures, and there are a lot of bluebirds and hare species here, but the most hare species is you, it's me. Because it's a person with faith. If you trust Him, if you trust His goodness, He can take you further than you can ever imagine. He took me. I'm so happy, I'm so glad, and I'm so grateful for that. Because our God is a sovereign God, and He's amazing. And He allowed me to learn English. I'm sorry for my accent. My English is not very good at this moment because I'm very nervous recording this video for you. It's my first video in this English channel. But I could not let any of that stop me from telling you that. Look where I am right now. You can see me right now, you can watch me right now. But the most important is God sees you right now where you are, and He can change you, and He can change your life, He can change your expectations. Even though you're hopeless right now, you don't believe anything good is going to happen with you. I didn't expect anything good to happen with me or believe in that. But I started to have a relationship with Him. I started to build a relationship with Him. And through this relationship with Him, with Jesus, He changed me, He changed my life, He changed my circumstances. And now, when I come back here to visit my parents, I love it. I don't hate it anymore. I don't argue with God. I just thank Him now. I thank Him for the experiences He's given me, for the privilege of growing up here, because I can go anywhere. And I know where God took me from. I know that He's going to change all of my circumstances, all of my expectations, and I know that He's not finished yet. So please, be hopeful. Be hopeful when you look at your life right now, at your situations, and know that even a girl here in the middle of the Amazon part in Brazil, if God reached me here, He can reach you too. And I just want you to be happy and to smile because He has a future for you. He has hope and a future. I don't know where in the world you are right now, but if God allowed you to see this video, and if He allowed me to record this in English, it's because He wants to reach you too. Get your hopes up. Don't lose heart. Take heart. He's taking care of you. Cry out to Him right now and say, Jesus, I'm here. I want to love you with all my life, all my heart, all my time, all my body, all my strength. Change me, change my heart, change my situations, and mainly change my mind so I can love you more and I can go anywhere you want me to go. I hope you have a really nice day. The sun is stronger right now. I really want you to grow in faith and grow in love with God, in the knowledge of Him as well. So I invite you to go together with me in this journey. This is the start of my English channel. Don't worry, I'm going to improve it. I'm going to improve my English as well. I'm going to improve my accent, and the videos are going to improve as well. But this first video, I really want it to be raw, so you could see what is to come from nowhere to where God wants you to go and wants you to be. See you in the next video. Please subscribe. This is the first video of my English channel, as I have said, and you see me in another video in another place. Bye.